Ocean, Catalina Island, coastline, city lights. If you're looking for views, this place has it all.
Listed at $11.5 million by Drew D'Angelo at Case Real Estate. Let's go inside and take a look.
Roller coaster ride, hands up in the sky, take you on a ride, love to feel the high. We can start again, laughing to the end, screaming at the top.
All right, I'm excited about this one.
Yeah, me too. Can't wait to see what it looks like on the interior.
Let's go inside and talk to Drew, get the lay of the land.
Gentlemen.
What's up, Drew? How are you?
Good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thanks for having us once again.
Thank you.
Yes, you guys, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Appreciate
Dude,
it.
Our video on 1516 Sandcastle performed so well. People actually on YouTube were like, we want to see his new listing at 1543 Sandcastle. So
Honored.
before we go take a look around, we'd love to get, 2 or 3 things that we really need to highlight on this video.
Absolutely. You guys remember Jake? This is my right hand.
Great to see you.
See you again.
So 2 or 3 things to kind of just give you guys an idea about the property is one of the things we really wanted to do was bring the outside in. This is on the View Ridge in Harborview Hills South. So it's super important to highlight the magnificent big pool that we have out there, which is the Pacific Blue Ocean. And so we put in these beautiful transom windows to bring that in. Every living space is catered towards the view and goes out towards the view, out towards the yard. But we wanted this home to be uniquely different from the home up the street in the form of not necessarily the fit and finishes, but the feel. None of our homes that we do at Sky Sail are meant to be identical in any way, shape, or form. And so with this one, we really wanted to execute a coastal contemporary vibe with still some of that farmhouse charm. And so that's really what we want you guys to take a look at. And so I want you guys to take a tour, tell me what you think, and then we'll meet up at the end. Sounds great.
Awesome.
Sounds good?
Thank you.
Thank you guys. Appreciate
Thank you so
it.
much.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Yeah. All right. Let's do this. Yeah. So coastal contemporary with a farmhouse feel. I feel that right away.
I already feel it, yeah. This space already, you could tell the way that they designed it, it feels great. They've got doors that fold already, wide open into your front little courtyard area, which I absolutely love the indoor-outdoor feel.
You just get that breeze right off the bat, so it's beautiful.
Yeah, yeah. And
nice
again,
sized living space, not too overdone, beautiful, bold fireplace,
this
higher
is
ceilings.
the main living space, but I do love the high ceilings also.
Eating area right off the living space. I like this because formal dining rooms aren't used that often statistically.
Right.
So having this open space is really cool. And then one thing that's really nice is you've got this decorative wall, but it's not just a wall, it's nice deep storage. So, all the way through, nice and deep, tons of extra storage for whatever you need it for. Oh yeah, I mean, that's why people buy in this area, on this side of the street, is the views. And so it's a beautiful, clear-ish kind of day. So we're gonna show you all the views of everything that we talked about in the intro. But wow, this kitchen.
I love it.
The blues, the oaks, the light floor, the beautiful appliances. I mean, knowing Drew, we can go here and name drop all the different brands and stuff, but the bottom line is when you're looking for high quality new construction, this is it right here.
Yeah. Sky Sail doesn't skimp on the finishes and they do an amazing job, and you're gonna see that as you walk through the property. The little details is what you wanna focus on. Yeah.
Cool little
Oh yeah.
details right here, right? Looking for extra outlets, don't have them on the counter, boom, pop them up. That's the same stuff we saw in his last Sandcastle property. Very
High-end
subtle, very
appliances.
sleek.
Yeah, you love it. High-end appliances too, they don't skimp on those. You got Wolf here, you've got Sub-Zero on the fridge.
Yep.
Floating shelves, absolutely
Beautiful, beautiful backsplash, one piece, which I really love. And I even love these small little windows here next to the range and the vent where you actually get more light coming in. So again, the clients that we serve in this area that are always looking to buy in this neighborhood, they want light and bright, and this house has it all.
Again, notice the window.
Yes.
He's talking about that. He's talking about when you come in from the garage even, you automatically can see ocean here.
Yeah.
And when you come over this way, he said if you put something down here, you're gonna go walk up the stairs, you look in the kitchen, you automatically see ocean there, which is part of what they were trying to create here with their vision. I'm sure we're gonna learn more about that later too.
Oh, absolutely. Should we go outside in the backyard?
Yeah, we'll do
And
that.
Let's go see the view
Let them go in front.
with our own eyes. And then this leads off to the beautiful backyard.
This is a great setting. You've got a massive pool back here, and it does not take away from the rest of the lot, which is a lot of pools in these homes you'll see, they're so huge and it just gives you no runway, right? But the way that this is set up in position, I love it. You've got a massive pool for hanging out, entertaining, playing in the pool, but you've got tons of concrete still.
Yep.
And you can see too over the top of us, you got ocean view behind us. It's a beautiful day.
Yeah, I mean, I can see Catalina, like, I mean, it's not insanely clear, but it's about as nice as it gets out in this area this time of year. Built-in barbecue, nice outdoor table, seating area. I mean, you know, the world is your oyster in a place like this. And honestly, for these homes, one time, you know, a lot of times we get feedback from our viewers, you know, I would never pay $11 million for a home that's looking at the neighbor's backyard. And, you know, I feel very private here.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, there's a house there and there's a couple windows, but for the most part, I feel very private back here, which is something that I think the viewers should know.
Yeah, and I'm sure that was chosen by choice with Drew and them, because they always talk about the lot and how they choose it. And this is an elevated lot compared to what's going on next to you, so you don't even see a neighbor or anything next to you, which I'm sure was by choice.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
You know, the elevated lot is really what gives you the perspective of the ocean view.
Yeah.
Not every lot in this community has a view like that. So there's a beautiful ADU that we'll check out near the end, but why don't we walk through into the office now.
Follow us through this way. And again, even the aesthetics and the finishes along the back of the house.
Yeah.
I mean, it's always a 10 out of 10 with SkySail and Drew and what they vision. And you know, it's not just stucco, it's not just plain white, right?
Yep.
They have a design to it, they have a choice of what they do, and it just looks great, always.
No, I agree, and I love the black home vibe, but I just love how this is a little bit more, I don't want to say user-friendly, but open to more, it's easier for a lot of people to like, because black is definitely a specific type of style, but I still love the dark, bold black stripe that goes along the back, and then you have the black windows and the black doors, and it's just, he ties it all in so nice. And this office is just wow. The dark blue.
This has a kind of soft masculine vibe to it. One thing you pointed out, I know you want to say it.
Yes, yes, leather wrapped sconces.
Yeah.
Right, and that's when you're buying a SkySail property and a Drew, he's a visionary. The finishes are what's most important. You know, we tour a lot of properties in Newport Beach. We show a lot of properties to our buyers in Newport Beach. And you know, when you're dealing with new construction, lots of times builders could take shortcuts to find ways to maximize their bottom line. And I just don't feel that way with the SkySail, final product.
Right. Even the attention to detail on all of the doors here, you're going to notice this.
Yep.
I talked about that, even to the handles, the knobs and pulls, everything that you see, it's symmetrical throughout. We're going to notice that as we walk through the property too. I know that's a feature that he always likes to highlight as well.
And then we've got this nice pantry here with the glass doors, so you can see the view. That's the most important thing.
Of course.
I mean, this is like the nicest pantry I've seen in a really long time. Huge windows, beautiful floating shelves. Great storage, soft closing doors.
Yeah, you've got a lot of storage in here, and they also specifically put the pantry off separate with 2 separate rooms from the kitchen, so you don't take away from that space, and this is separate, but like you pointed out, those windows here, there's windows this way with ocean view. I mean, who doesn't want to come in?
I can see Catalina.
Who doesn't want to come in and grab something to eat out of here and be looking at Catalina in the ocean, right?
It's gorgeous. It is really great.
Yeah.
The positioning of this property on this lot is definitely really nice.
Yeah.
All right, and then we've got one main floor bedroom downstairs, which is huge. Great size room, nice closet space, and then you've got the ensuite bathroom. These homes sometimes offer multi-generational living. So if you've got mom or dad or both, and you want them to stay inside the house, this is a great room for them, or maybe an older child. Or you've got the ADU. So you've got lots of options in here. And then you've got this beautiful bathroom. Hey, with automatic toilets,
Can't
who doesn't
complain
want an
about that.
automatic
Who doesn't want an
Toto?
automatic toilet that senses your movements.
Nobody wants to lift up the toilet seat at 3 a.m, so that's perfect.
And then down here, just got the nice little half bath action going on right out of the garage. So right when you get home, again, let's take a look at the garage because it looks amazing. So
People want to see the garage.
yeah, they do.
We've had comments that are like, please show the garage.
And it's not just an unfinished garage. I mean, we've got dual tankless water heaters. We've got epoxy on the floors. The garage doors, you can tell from the outside and interior, are amazing with the wood paneling.
Oh, that's a serious garage door.
This has got the audio, video, and security system, brain, and everything. Servers all set up here. So again, you've got plenty of space to do whatever you want in here too. You've got some clearance on each side if you wanted to build in some cabinets over there or over here.
Yeah.
But I mean, for a garage, it's pretty nice.
I mean, it's nice. And you got the water filter, and you've also got, I mean, the whole house is a smart home, right? And so, and it's cool too, because you've got a lot of extra wallpaper. If you want to tie things together, the new buyer can come in and do all that stuff. But it's, you know, the way they've built it, the way it's set up, it's pretty much ready to go.
So why don't we make our way to the second level?
Yeah,
Check this place
after
out.
you.
And I'm excited because I've heard that the views from the primary and the second level are even better than down here.
Oh yeah.
Looking forward to that. And again, I love high ceilings, windows, all the way, almost floor to ceiling basically over here by the front door, and you've got over here just tons of natural light.
Tons.
Yeah.
Really good job. Do we want to go into the primary bedroom first, or should we save it the best for last?
Yeah, let's do that last. Why don't we,
Okay.
I mean, of course, right here, functional, you've got just a laundry room up here with a sink, plenty of storage. It's nice to have it on the second level, functionality. One of the things I know that they always try to do, make sure this is for functionality living, which this is on the second level.
We've got this beautiful flex space bonus room,
Yeah.
loft, you know, second living room. It's already set up for media.
Oh,
You've
this
got
is
an
nice.
amazing coffee machine. You got the beautiful windows letting the sunlight in. I could see myself using this room a lot.
Yeah, this is a really cool room because again, it's a flex space. It could be a hangout room for the kids. It could be a space to watch games and TV, to hang out up here if you don't want to go downstairs and watch TV.
Yeah.
And you're right next to the bedrooms. I mean, this is a very nice flex space for sure. And you got a full-on Wolf Appliance coffee maker right here as well.
Yeah, and I kind of feel like this is going to be a fridge or something, which
It
it
is.
is.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's
Functionality
you got to.
at its finest again.
Yeah, you know, so very convenient. I feel like waking up on Saturday morning, coming here before you go downstairs, you can just kind of get cozy and hang out, maybe read a book, watch a little TV. But
Yeah.
this is really nice. And then that leads us to 2 secondary bedrooms.
Which
Both have ensuite.
Both ensuite, of course. Again, functional living. You even get a little hillside view from here too, which is
Yeah.
great. I mean, these windows, the way they're set up, they're not your small standard windows. These are large custom windows. You get a view over here of the hillside, some of the homes up there, Harvard Day School, which is an amazing private school, by the way, in this area. I even dig the finishes that they have going on in this bathroom. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a very palatable finish for a lot of different buyers. And you can just tell when you see it, you know?
Yeah, I like the tile too. I like these like little 1/2" by 2" tiles. Just kind of creates that nice texture, ties in with the white Carrera here. Maybe it's a Calcutta, a light Calcutta. And look at this slab that goes all the way behind the toilet too. Like, it's serious. This is really nice. This is a really nice secondary bedroom. And then there's one more
Right next door.
right next door. It's got a little bit of a different vibe, which
It
is
does.
nice.
It does. It does have. It's still light and bright. Same style windows
Yep.
with similar view. And again, it feels like a good size too, because a lot of secondary bedrooms, new construction or not, they're usually smaller and you feel very
Yeah.
tight and cramped. This doesn't feel that.
Well, it's the ceilings too. Look at the ceiling height.
Yeah.
You know, this is a 12-foot ceiling potentially.
Yeah, these and again, same with the finishes. Notice this here too, attention to detail.
Yep.
This even ties in with this on top, the marble, the countertop, and everything. It's nice. I mean, and you know, they've got a little bit of a masculine feel on the shower. I'll let you go take a look at that. It's a little bit darker, but it's great.
Yeah, I like it.
It appeals to quite a few different style buyers.
I agree. All right, let's go check out the primary.
Okay.
I hear the views from the balcony are to die for. Oh, wow.
Wow, look at that.
Oh my goodness.
That is some view.
Well, that's what the last Sandcastle property didn't have, right? This side of the street is really what brings these views and what's different between 1516 and 1543.
You've got quite a bit of ocean view here along coastline, a little bit here too. I mean, you get a lot from up here. Downstairs, you still get view, but this is incredible.
Yeah, that is the nice thing about it is you could see it from the main level, but it's really amplified up here. I mean, Catalina Island, I can see the texture of the island, not just the outline. I could see the pier down there. I could see the coastline. I mean, like everything the MLS states in the description is accurate. True. I can see it all. And at night, I can't even imagine what it would look like with the city lights view. So this is beautiful.
Lay down, sit down, ocean views. That's what we're talking about here.
This is a nice.
And that's what you want.
This is a nice room.
If you can get sit-down ocean views, you're winning. If you get lay-down ocean views, you're killing it. Trust me.
Gosh, let me see now.
I don't know. It's pretty white beds, but I wouldn't do it.
Oh no! Yeah,
you do.
You can
No,
lay
no,
down. Oh yeah,
100%.
My head
you
would
do.
be here, and you could totally see. And that's the beauty of the glass
And this bed
balcony
isn't
as
even
well.
that high, and you get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you've got that beautiful glass balcony that creates the protection that you want, but also the visibility that you need for a home like this.
Again, even this window right here,
Yeah.
I know you noticed that too. This is just amazing because
Well, and you see the mountain range, right? So it's like ocean and mountains, and that's the thing that people love about Orange County. We hear it all the time. Like, we love Orange County because we can ski and snowboard and surf in the same day, right? And it's like just another reminder that California, when it comes to like the landscape, is just so abundant. Mother Nature is so abundant in this area. And this is a great sized room. Like, it's not huge, but definitely very spacious. You've got a seating area right there. You've got, you know, your nightstands and your storage, and then you've got a beautiful primary bathroom. Yeah, this is nice. I like these custom counters with the custom sinks here.
And notice too, this ties into some of the other bathrooms.
Yep.
Same color cabinetry, finishes on top with the counters and the marble. I mean, the wood paneling on the ceiling, I'm a big fan of that.
I really do love that as well. Very organic feeling. I love the slab shower, the symmetry in the installation, the mosaic tile on the bottom that's a little bit darker.
How about this tub? Giant soaking tub with ocean view, again, straight off.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah, I like it.
This is nice. And then you've got a large walk-in closet, just ready for whoever wants to come in here and create their own custom design.
Yeah, it's nice. A lot of times you'll see a new construction home, especially with a good builder like SkySail and Drew, they're gonna leave it blank canvas so someone could come in,
Yeah.
maybe design how they want it, and do it. So
Yeah, everybody's got different closet needs, and so I do like the idea of giving the new owner an opportunity to put their own stamp on the property, right? It's not just like a completely turnkey. It's a, hey, we've done 95% of the work for you, but you know, there is some room for you to put your own touch.
customization is great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, we said we'd save the ADU for last, and here we are.
Let's go take a look.
The one thing I noticed right away is that even though you have this ADU here, the backyard still feels huge.
Of course.
And when I say huge, it actually feels perfect. Like you have enough hardscape to
Yeah.
enjoy, enough pool, enough barbecue, and it just seems like the perfect fit to add another structure on this property and have one more bedroom and one more bathroom.
And this is actually a true little 1-bedroom ADU, because this, what we're standing in right here, this is a nice little living space.
Yep.
Larger than you're gonna find in like a hotel room, right? And
I mean,
this
it's
is like,
definitely a very reasonable size space. I don't feel cramped at all. You've got a nice living area. You've got this beautiful kind of breakfast nook dining area. You've got this micro kitchen with a Wolf, double induction here. And then you've even got,
so you got storage here, and then these over here, you got cold drawers right here and here. So freezer, refrigerator, got it all set up right
Check
here.
this.
So I mean, it all ties
Dishwasher.
in, even a dishwasher. So it's a full on little apartment ADU for you. So, and the one thing too that you'll notice, if you wanted, there is a gate and a walkway down here as a separate entrance if someone wanted to do that, or you can just walk out through the backyard.
yeah. And then you've got, I mean, look at this. This is a great size. Perfect storage for clothes. You've got this soft closing, which is really nice. Great sized room. Nice ceiling size. Nice.
Again, it's a really nice space for what it is, because a lot of times they're studio setups or they're very crammed and everything. This is set up actually really nice. I love the layout. I love the space.
Well, I like what you said when we first walked in was it's almost more spacious than a hotel room.
Yeah.
And it does. It feels more spacious than a hotel room. And hotel rooms are usually a good size. You got beautiful views of the backyard, the pool, and then at the right angle, I can still see Catalina and ocean views. So yeah, this is really nice. And then you've got a nice, beautiful bathroom as well. So I mean, this is
Separate too, which is nice. You know,
Yes.
a lot of times everything's all tied together, smashed in. The way they set this all up, it's a separate bathroom, full stand-up shower, glass doors. This right here, wallpaper, I love it. And of course, why would you not want a toilet that senses your movements, right? Yeah, again, finishes too. I do like the finishes they did in this property. I can't say it enough that it's very neutral to a lot of different buyers, and that's what's really nice about this property too. I do see this property going pretty quick just for that reason alone, aside from the fact that the finishes and the attention to detail and the views are pretty incredible.
We're gonna reconnect with Drew and learn a little bit more about his vision around the design of this property and who he feels would be a great buyer for this property. But before we do, don't forget, if you haven't subscribed yet to the channel or you're new to this channel, please subscribe, like it, share it, whatever you can do to comment. We've been getting a lot of comments lately. It's really fun to engage with our viewers. Whether you have a property you want us to spotlight or you have a question about the real estate market, Ryan and I would love to connect with you and help. And again, when you subscribe, it tells YouTube that you like what we're doing. And when YouTube knows that people like what we're doing, they give us more resources to do even cooler stuff so we can bring you the best of the best videos in the future. Let's go talk to Drew. Well done.
How was it, boys?
Excellent.
Good?
It was so good.
It was awesome.
I love it.
It was so
Great
good.
work.
I love it. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, you could just see it. I could see Drew written all over it. I could see Sky Sail. The finishes are beautiful. The flow is beautiful.
Thank you.
I could see the variances between 1516 and this property.
Yep.
And what you were talking about.
Absolutely.
You know, the coastal contemporary with that farmhouse feel.
Yep.
You
I
really
like
feel
the
it.
lot too. I know you choose the lot very carefully. This lot's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that.
Well, the views were incredible today, and we really want to know kind of how this whole thing started, the
Sure.
vision behind this specific home.
Okay. The vision started with driving down the street from 1516.
Okay.
I knew that the agent who sells us most of our properties here, Jody Chapman, who's incredible, shout out to Jody,
Okay.
had this for sale. It was listed for sale at like 5.7. And we were kind of in that weird marketplace, and for us it was, hey, can we get a deal? And so I said, look, here's my number. It's a take it or leave it number, and we got a great deal. What attracted me to this lot, first of all, was I saw nothing but opportunity. I saw patios in the front. I saw older construction. I've also done this house before, so I knew all the little nuances of what could go wrong inside this structure. Had no idea what would go on with this structure. That's a whole nother story. But for us, it was about, why is this lot uniquely different? And what happens is, as you go up in the community, you have 9 streets in front of you. So you have 9 rows of rooftops with no drop off. Here, you have 2 rows and then a drop off, a reprieve, and then you're looking across Jasmine Creek, which is fantastic. So you had this drop, this green, then you had blue, and you had this unique characteristic of looking at Balboa Pier, Rancho Palos Verdes, and then full on all of Catalina, which
All
is
of it,
something that we did not realize until, because when we bought it, it was foggy until we came back. And it was, how do we make this property, knowing that I had done it before and it was a CDM home tour home, how do we make that better? And it started to morph in my mind of these cream colors. You know, the stucco is not a white stucco, it's a cream stucco. But how do we create this stone, stucco, wood, organic, crunchy, sensory environment? And how is it, as soon as you touch the gate where it's metal and wood, how do we create that moment in time to where then you're walking in, you've got crunchy gravel in between your limestone, then you're walking on AZEC decking, then you're walking on oak, and then you're enveloped with T&G and wainscoting, looking out to the view, and then everything is seamless. That was really what we saw, what I saw instantly when I came into this home. I just saw how to move things around. I saw how to rebuild things. I mean, 70% of the structure is brand new. That is entirely brand new. We touched every single aspect of this property. The ACM came later on. That was supposed to be actually stucco. And I felt like I didn't want it to be this beautiful stucco box. And I said, you know what, let's spend the money, to the chagrin of my partners, on ACM, And that's not normal ACM. It's ACM usually comes in 24 inches. That's way larger than that.
Yeah.
So that's like 4 feet across
Yeah.
on average. And so we had custom ACM created for this. It's the little details of how do we get the thermary ash here. And that's what makes it, I think, uniquely different, is that it's such a different home from what people are accustomed to with what they've seen with, 410 Iris, 3607 Park Green, 2404 Cliff, 2401 Windward. 1516, of course, was a completely different animal than this is.
Yeah.
And then you see this and it's like, oh, it's softer, right? I
softer,
wanted this
right.
to be more for the masses, right? Versus a specific buyer, right? More of like, if the husband comes in, it's moody enough with the office touches. It's moody enough with the finishes to where he'll dig it. It's moody enough with the wood and the ACM, but soft enough for her to get her head around. I love this place.
And I felt that actually. We pointed this out right away because
Yeah.
1516 is very bold. It's very dark.
It is.
And I love that, right?
Yeah.
But not everybody loves that.
Yeah.
And so just being able to see this nice black stripe that just adds that accent
Yep.
to the softness of the rest of the property, I could see both husband and wife just vibing on it because
Yeah.
it appeals to both.
It does. And that was super intentional of how we did that. It was painstaking. It was a combination of dealing with architecture and engineering, with design, and my designer and I sitting down, and then us getting blessings from the partners on what exactly and how this was going to come out and look. Like for instance, that was supposed to be all stone. So imagine that being all stone, that'd be a little too much.
Yeah.
So we made the decision of let's put the columns there just so that you had little pieces. Then let's add the intentionality behind wrapping that with the fire pit with stone. So you had that and it just fit perfect. And then you had this completely wrap the house with the stone down below.
Yeah.
And then let's go smooth stucco so that you had these streams of consciousness that
tones.
really made sense. This choice of wood was solely because we did a home at 218 Oceanfront, which you guys have seen.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there's thermary on there, and I fell in love with it. It's the process behind the wood. It's the color of the wood. It's this beautiful walnut color. It's a hard wood. It's termite resistant. It's straight. It doesn't warp.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
Yeah.
And so I wanted that to be warmer than what a lot of guys are doing, which is that cedar that you put on the home where it fades.
Yeah.
This has that natural caramel, fading that really is beautiful. And I wanted that to be that extra little warm touch. And if you look in the office, what happens there with the detail is you see that walnut. If you open up the drawer, the guest bedroom down here in bedroom 1, there's walnut interior there. So again, you have these little streams that go, and if you look at the powder room as you're coming in, you've got that navy, gorgeous blue, that moody
Right.
Ralph Lauren-esque,
Right.
which then goes to the office, right? So there's this stream that happens, and then you see the blue wallpaper up in the laundry room. Those are things that we really thought about. It wasn't like, hey, how do we make the most money in the shortest amount of time? This project took us 16 months for a stud-out remodel. We ran into every single problem that you possibly could and overcame it. And spent as much money as you would building a new house because we cared about the delivery of the product. From the pool tile of like, why is that white? Well, if you look at how that matches perfectly with the grout, if you look at how this pool is centered, symmetrically up top, it's perfectly centered. If you look at the aerial photo of this, you've got front yard, backyard, and the massing of the house, and that's hidden into the hill.
Yeah.
If you look at the spacing, you've got the dark colored mulch, the green plants. You look over here, the dark colored mulch, the green plants, the cream fence, the cream stucco. Everything is intentional to be this, really sweet space.
Well, we were talking about that a little bit on the inside in the office about how like your vision and your final product is so different from like the average final product. Like just hearing you talk, and even we've had commenters say we love listening to Drew talk about his product because you can just feel the passion and hear the intentionality behind it all.
Sure.
And we even talked about this at 1516 where you were talking about the limestone behind the barbecue. You're like, what if the ball goes back there and you go back there and you're like, oh, it's not finished.
Yeah.
And how you do one thing is how you do everything.
Yes.
Right.
And so just hearing you talk about all the little micro details,
Yeah.
you can't help but just see how high of a quality of product this is.
Thank you.
So man, thank
Thank
you
you.
for opening it up to us. Thank
Yeah.
you for sharing your vision
Sure.
with us. Thank you for letting us tour this property.
Yeah.
The last question that I know you're gonna love. You ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Who is the buyer for this property?
Anybody willing to write an $11.5 million check? Literally, I don't care. Short, tall, color, race, whatever it is. Cut me a check.
Money
you're the
talks.
buyer.
Yeah.
Money
Money
talks.
talks.
That's it. Whoever
Yeah.
likes the color green,
Yeah.
put it that way.
And the nice thing is, like we just talked about in detail, this home appeals to the masses,
Yeah.
as
It does.
you said.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be one specific person. It's going to be a lot of different buyers.
Yeah, and
Absolutely.
it's CDM, right? So
Yeah.
you look in the marketplace and you kind of go about like the different areas in Corona del Mar. There's nothing that's on a 10,000 square foot lot that is 4,500 plus square feet with an unobstructed ocean view in an A-class neighborhood.
Yeah.
You get one of those things. Like,
Yeah.
sure, you can find a 10,000 square foot lot. Sure, you can find newer construction. This is brand new. Sure, you can find an ocean view property, but all three in one, plus the guest house,
Yeah.
like you're not finding that. And I try to deliver product in this marketplace, and thank you guys for coming, that is uniquely different, that kind of hits, even if you're an empty nester, you still have guests come in.
Yeah.
This is still enough home to where it's not too big, it's manageable. It's not an 18,000 square foot home, right? And you're like a single dude roaming around having parties,
Yeah.
right? But if you're a family, it's manageable enough to where everybody has a space. And that's really what I try to do. So thank you guys for doing what you do.
Oh,
We're an
absolutely,
awesome
man.
channel.
Thank you.
How you guys do it, I love it. I'm glad I didn't say limestone a million times like I did on the other one.
No,
and it's
they like it. People
Drinking
like it.
game,
Drinking
right?
game is
Yeah,
a drinking game.
that was hilarious. That had me cracking up.
No, but I mean, look, day 11 on the market. This
Yeah.
one's gonna go quick.
Yeah.
So if you're out there and this is the type of product you're looking for, don't sleep on this one.
You know it.